Doing numbers like equations. Trench talk. When you jump up off the porch as a youngin' and start posting on the block with the junkies and get it bounced.
What's good, ladies and gentlemen, man? Y'all back to your boy, Billionaire Charlie, man. What's good with y'all out there, man? Don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe button for me. But let's get into it, man. BTB Savage, you know what I mean? The whole Amara Richardson situation. His sister finally broke her silence, you know what I mean, to let the world know that her brother was not there for a robbery, but he was actually being robbed. You know what I mean? He was supposed to be doing the transaction, allegedly, with him. And they were saying the young boy, BTB Savage, was out there finessing people and, you know what I mean, hustling people and shit like that. You know what I mean? But when he got on the DJ Vlad interview, he said a lot of things that he wasn't supposed to be saying with his own team. So a lot of people was speculating that it wasn't really nobody on Amara Richardson's side that really got him. It was his own people that got him. You know what I mean? Knew his location, knew where he was going to be at. You know what I mean? He crossed some of the wrong people, said some things that he shouldn't have been saying. You know what I mean? It's like a whole lot of things that's boring up. You know what I mean? But anybody that know, like, when you out there and you moving and you getting money, you know what I'm saying? You got to be real careful on the friends and the people that you keep around you. They say there's no honor among thieves, man. And then I feel like a lot of times when you be out there talking and do, Vlad is a big platform. So if you go on that platform and you say the wrong things and people feel like you know what I mean, putting them out there in the wrong kind of way, you know what I mean, people might come back for revenge and things of that nature. They ain't taunting and playing with the dead, you know, stuff like that can really get real ill out there in the streets, man. And like I say, man, they said the sister came out and really expressed that her brother wasn't on that type of time, you know what I mean? And the story that he told was kind of flipped. They was saying like he was screaming out, letting the people outside know that he was being robbed, you know what I mean? They was trying to break the door down to come through to try to help him out, you know what I mean, before the incident happened or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I guess he was, you know what I mean, he heated them up. He was doing a little transactions with him before, and I guess he was saying he was getting a little paper, so he wanted to run a play. Allegedly, that was a story that she was saying that her brother wasn't on that time. He was just, you know what I mean, delivering the order, you know what I mean? That's all that was. And then he said some out-of-town boys tried to rob him, stick him up, man, because they wasn't supposed to be from that town or whatever, you know what I mean? They was looking for a lick, you know what I mean? I always say that's dangerous anyway, because if you ain't from that city and you fucking with one of the guys from the city, you know what I mean, a lot of times you get heated up for that, you know what I mean? You out of pocket and out of line when you out there, you know what I mean? Especially, you know what I mean, if a person is beloved in a city or respected in a city. But you know what I mean? You know how that shit go though, man. There's a lot of people out here trying to be scammers and finessers out here, you know what I mean? But it come with a lot of repercussions and consequences, and that ain't got nothing to do with the law enforcement. That's discreet politics, man. I always tell people, bro, nobody's bigger than the program. There's only a few guys that's been in the program that's been able to, you know what I mean, break the system on some Neo shit. Like, and the only people I ever seen did that was like Snoop Dogg and Jay-Z's. People like that was able to, you know what I mean, work with individuals that get with other sets and different barrels and things that normally wouldn't happen in the hood. Niggas wouldn't really collaborate. But when money and niggas understand the respect level, things change. Not to get off topic, but like I said before, like, when I look at a situation like that, you know, when somebody passed away, you're going to have multiple stories on both sides of the spectrum on who was right or who was wrong and things of that nature. And like I said, when somebody lose their life and you taunting it and you playing with it, it's a dangerous thing. But like I say, for them to put out the report that it was his own people that did it, you know what I mean? A lot of people believe that his own people came back and collected, you know what I mean? So like I say, man, this is crazy, man, how this world is and how things can go down at any minute time, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think there's a lot of guys, if you hang with guys that got the same mindset as you, as robbing and finessing and ready to pull them pistols out and blam out, you know what I mean? It's no telling when that time may come for you, you know what I mean? And like I say, right or wrong, when you live by the gun, you're going to die by the gun. And that's how that world is. I try to stay away from that type of stuff, man. You know what I mean? Growing up as a kid, just watching and seeing the gangster activity in the neighborhoods, I realized that ain't the life I want. I'd rather be a husband, a respectable guy, a father, a respectable guy, you know what I mean? Loyal to the family, you know what I mean? Like I said, I don't knock nobody hustle from they selling work on the block or robbing. If that's your thing, that's your thing. You finesse, that's your thing. You know what I mean? I don't knock a nigga for their hustle. That's what you do. I always tell her, when I look a man in his eyes and we have a conversation, I say, You know what come with this shit. Like, it ain't no going back from it. You know what I mean? Because once you enter in that program, you got to know is you going to take this red pill or this blue pill. And when you take that fucking pill, shit get real. And there ain't no coming back from that shit. Like, real gangsters know this shit. Like, every time. Like, I don't give a fuck how hard you think you are. I don't care how gangster you think you are. It's a nigga around the corner that's 10 times gangster, 10 times scarier, 10 times bigger, 10 times bigger team, ammunition, all of that. You know what I mean? So it's like the game you play, you got to be ready for it, man. Think about all the big mobsters that came from Brooklyn and different areas, bro. They all had the feel the demise of the organization at the end, because it's always that young buck, you know what I mean, that's going to come out, that's going to try to take over what you doing. Or you might have people in your own team that feel like, you know what I'm saying, like you getting too big-headed. So, know what I mean, bro, we about to take your place. Like I said before, a lot of the stories is allegedly. Nobody really know the true facts of the situation right now. But like I said, when the reports and things came out, and I heard it, and I was like, wow, that's crazy, man. You know what I mean? Like I say, not, I always say, try to cover away from bringing drama to the family and things of that nature. And I felt like sometimes, bro, when shit like this happen, and we know Amari Richardson was the guy that was hurt in the situation that passed away, lost his life, people feel like it was family retaliation. And then people come out and cover that up and say, wasn't family retaliation, that was his own team. Like I said, nor here nor there. You know what I mean? We don't know the actual truth. It's all allegedly right now. You know what I mean? But a lot of people are speculating and shit like that. You know how that shit go, man. Like I say, man, they even said the story on Vlad wasn't rightfully so. Like, it was false information. You know what I mean? But like I say, bro, like, this one thing I say about it, man, when people pass away, they lose their life, everybody got a story. And like I say, you know what I mean, you got to weigh it out between the middle and try to figure out what's really the truth. My whole thing is, a lot of times I wish we ain't got to go down these routes, but I know it's rough out here, bro. Like, trying to provide for your kids and your family, man, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. I get it, but like I told niggas, man, ain't nobody bigger than the program, bro. You know what I mean? I was just seeing the Crip homie from Long Beach talking, man. I seen Cud talking, and he was like, he said he been in the program. He understands shit ain't bigger. He ain't bigger than the program, but he put a lot of work in the program. I tell you one thing: the streets don't care. The streets don't care how much work you put in the program, bro. They don't, bro. Like, that's how this is how it is. It's always a young nigga or rowdy old nigga that don't give a fuck. If you're not following politics, you're gonna get fucking disciplined. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. Now, you go too far with that shit, your ass, they got a coffin for you, because that's what's going to come next. That's how that politics shit work. You're not going to get out of line too much. You're not going to fuck around with what's supposed to be right and do wrong and think that there ain't going to be no consequences. This program is put together to put niggas in place. Now, you're going to have to get a lot of money and a lot of power to break that program, to be that Neo out this motherfucker, because that program don't play. And then there's niggas that's got that type of money that you got, they could put you back in that program and put you in place. Well, like I say, everybody's so gangster nowadays, bro, that they forget that this motherfuckers everywhere that's rowdy, ready to bust them pistols, ready to go all out for what they believe is right. And that's real. They don't give a damn where you come from or what set you claim or none of that shit. You violate, you get disciplined. And sometimes you get put in that motherfucking coffin. And like I say, with this lifestyle that niggas live, it's two ways out this shit, nigga. No, I say three. I'm gonna say three. Leave this shit alone, but if you too deep, niggas a coffin and a jail cell. That's it. If you too deep, you know, when you get too deep in the program, ain't no coming back out that shit. You know what I mean? I was listening to 600 Breeze. It was like niggas wanted to go to church and everybody want to be Muslims and lead a life alone. But just remember, all them op niggas that y'all niggas was popping at, robbing and all of that, you left your whole team and say you going Muslim or you going to be a Christian or whatever the case may be. Them guys still headhunting for you. It ain't over yet. So remember that. So when you left all your homies and say, man, I'm out this, bro, put your flag down and all of that, remember the shit keep banging. Niggas don't never stop banging. Niggas don't never stop doing it. They gonna go for what's good, nigga. And that's gonna be what it is. That's why I say, like, if you a young kid and you see this video, you should understand one thing, bro. It's never worth it. But at the end of the day, I get it. Niggas got to feed their family and shit like that. You learn how to finesse the game. You know how to scam the game. You going to run the bag up because it feel good to have the money in your pocket. It feel good to take care of moms. Feel good to take care of your daughters and your kids and stuff like that. That feel amazing to a man to be able to provide because the world is so brutal to men. They brutal. We don't get no goddamn passes for being a man. If you ain't providing, you always look down on. So you got these niggas out here, they bamming, they gas. They going out here robbing. They going out here selling these packs because they understand ain't nobody gonna feel no sympathy, man. Grown man crying on the internet, I can't do this and do that. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit. You better get out there and get to work or figure it out because ain't nobody gonna figure it out for you. And that's my whole message, man. I hate to see that first of all, my condolences to both of the families that lost their loved ones. Condolences to them, man. And I know it's a messy situation when it comes to this internet thing, bro. But at the end of the day, man, I just kind of wish we ain't got to go through these paths like that. Because it's nothing for a man to lose his life and then not be there for his children no more. That's a painful, painful feeling for the kids. And I don't like to see it, man. I always try to move in positivity, man. But at the end of the day, bro, the program, I keep telling niggas, the program don't give a fuck, nigga. It's so many people hooked up to the program, and them niggas gonna want their own justice. Don't got shit to do with the law. Their own justice. When robberies happens and deaths happen, like I always say, when you got blood on both sides, everybody want to get the respect level back. You took my loved one, we coming for your ass. You talking too much on that fucking Vlad interview, we coming for your ass. That's how them niggas be thinking, bro. They don't give a damn about how much jewelry you got. They don't give a damn that you got kids and family. The respect gonna be there. And like I told you, within the program, if you go too fucking far with this shit, people gonna discipline your ass. And that discipline can come with a coffin. And a lot of fucking bullets spraying all through your goddamn car. And ain't nobody gonna feel sympathy because that's how the world we live in now, bro. People will crush your ass and don't give a damn. Don't fuck with that shit. I don't want no dealings with that type of shit, man. You know what I mean? It don't bring me nothing for me, man. I just hate to see that we losing young boys out here to this dumb shit. Losing good guys and families that's losing good ones out here. And I mean, you never know what type of position they held in their family. They could have been the top guy, top earner in their family, and they was providing at a high level. To not have that no more is a very hurtful thing. But that's how those things happen, man. I just don't understand, like, and life is just like, it's so short nowadays because of the negative mindset that people be having. Like I said before, man, if you can figure out a way to make money, to get on to a positive hustle, and be able to provide for your family, never look back and go to that street shit. Because street shit come with a lot of politics and a lot of brutal, I say, repercussions at the end. And like I say, man, you can watch this video and not give a damn, but like I say, man, we seeing a lot of people lose their life beyond rappers to the street life. The street life have taken a lot of souls, man. Lot of souls, man. And everybody is the top gangster or wherever they from, and they lost their life right on that battlefield. So remember, man, when you try to sign up for that type of shit, know what come with it, man. And ain't no crying at the end. Ain't no snitching at the end. And ain't no remorse for how these niggas play. It's just gonna be the game, bro. The program is what it is, man. It's very, very vicious, bro. Like I say, man, I love all of y'all out there, man. I appreciate y'all supporting the channel and things of that nature. I just came and gave my piece on it, man. Once again, my condolences and all my respect to both sides of the family, man. And like I said, if you a gangster out there living that life, man, just know what come with it, G. I'm out. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also hit that like button. And when you hit that notification bell, it will always let you know every time that I upload new content.